No, it's not going to happen. What's going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. As I'm sure many of you are now well aware, this past week was April 1st, otherwise known as the classic April Fool's Day. We saw a great many trolls out there. I think Shroud certainly being one, but a few people out there a bit curious if he was being serious. That being Shroud posting a nice little picture for all of us, which ended in him saying he might be going pro in Valorant. Of course, it was on April Fool's, but why I say might is because he has now quoted that same tweet saying, haha, April Fools, unless. And with that, a slew of responses, of course, because many of us know Shroud to be a top FPS player out there, formerly of CSGO, has been retired for years, and it does beg the question, was he being serious?
A crazy time. I was just looking through when you're mentioning talking about tweets, someone just bumped Shroud's tweet from yesterday about him wanting to go pro in Valorant, but everyone's still confused on if it was an April Fool's joke or if he's actually going to try to go pro. And dude, we faced Shroud in Valorant.
Yeah, we did.
And damn, he's good, as you imagine. So I don't know if it's real or not, because he totally could go pro, but it was also posted on April 1st.
I don't think it's real. I got a question for you, Jack.
And obviously, at face value, my first response to this is he is definitely trolling. There are a slew of reasons out there, and I'm sure many of you guys could comment down below your reasons as to why this would not happen. The most obvious ones being that, albeit a former Counter-Strike pro, he's been retired for years now, has not made an attempt to come back. His streaming career is obviously making him much more money than any pro career could. And then very lastly, the most obvious one to me is his Mixer contract would certainly not allow him the time to play a game like Valorant, and especially when it comes time for finding a team to actually sign to. Can you actually stream scrims? We've seen this problem time and time again across many esports out there, where a streaming career does not support the same lifestyle as a pro esports player. There is no chance. I would bet all of you guys $6, $5 that he is not going pro in Valorant unless... Of course, I'm not going to make this video unless I got a wild concept for all of you guys, unless Riot Games and Tencent, the backers of Valorant, which, albeit we have not seen hype like this for any game ever in esports and gaming history. We have seen games take off out of nowhere, but none have had the pre-hype before the game was even here like Valorant. I'm sure a lot of you would probably agree with me on that one. And yes, they're backed by Riot Games and Tencent, two kings when it comes to gaming out there. Also, speaking of Tencent, one of the very first, if not the first ever gigantic gaming company out there to try and pay a player to play a game in a certain region. That being Faker. We talked about this months ago. It was actually Tencent who also helps run the LPL, the Chinese region for League of Legends, the world's #1 esport, apparently offering a $10 million check to Faker to go play in China out of Korea, to leave Korea to play in China. We have never seen that before. For all you CSGO fans, can you imagine Valve saying, simple, we want you to play in America, we'll give you a lot of millions to do so. Let's go over, imagine Activision or Blizzard saying, Scumpy, we want you to play in Asia, or a top Overwatch player, XQC, we want you to come out of retirement, and we want you to play here, we'll pay you millions. No one does it besides an operator like Tencent has the power to do so. So at the very, very extreme, if Tencent and Riot Games really wanted to push their game, which they won't need to because they already have so much control, such an audience, viewer base, and player base across them, but if they wanted to, it could be Tencent to say, hey, Shroud, we'll pay you backdoor some millions of dollars to play for a team and, play wherever you want. I'm just saying it's a far out example. Besides that, though, being a rare case that we have never seen, albeit a small possibility, besides all of that, there is no chance Shroud goes pro in Valorant. Albeit, though, at the end of the day, I hope I'm wrong. And I hope I owe all of you guys $5 or $6 a piece. Until next time, hope you all enjoy Valorant content, news, but other esports gaming news here coming every single day. Guys, we're approaching 2,000 videos on this channel, and it has not been up that long. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subbing. Thank you all for liking. You guys are sick. Drink your coffee and water. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.